Just hours after a single coat, an organophosphate flame retardant from your nail polish becomes measurable inside your body. 7 brands are the worst offenders, and the first one sits on nearly every drugstore shelf. Revlon's shelf presence has lasted for generations, but the formula inside the bottle has not always kept up with new ingredient concerns. One chemical, benzophenone 1, is a UV stabilizer that helps prevent color fading. It is not listed on every bottle, and there's no clear way for shoppers to know if it is in the shade they're holding. While benzophenone 1 is widely used in cosmetics, research has linked it to weak estrogenic activity in laboratory studies. Endocrine scientists have called for more transparency, since small molecules like this can be absorbed through the nail plate and skin. Yet, as of now, there is no published lab analysis confirming exactly how much benzophenone 1 shows up in Revlon's current polishes, or how much makes it into the body after a manicure. That uncertainty leaves a gap between what is on the label and what is actually absorbed. OPI, another leader in the nail aisle, offers a different kind of confusion. The company sells a 9-free line that promises to skip the most notorious chemicals: formaldehyde, toluene, dibutyl phthalate, camphor, and several others. But right next to it, the classic OPI resin line continues to appear on shelves, sometimes with overlapping shade names. Ingredient audits and consumer databases show that legacy OPI shades can still contain one or more of the same chemicals the 9-free line avoids. For shoppers, the difference comes down to a sticker or a subtle label change, not always an obvious warning. The result is a single brand, 2 formulas, and a choice that is only as safe as the information provided. Even the most trusted names can leave you guessing about what you are really putting on your nails. Salon gel manicures promise a flawless finish, but the chemistry behind these professional systems introduces its own set of risks. The key ingredient is HEMA hydroxyethyl methacrylate, a reactive monomer that remains mobile until fully cured under ultraviolet or LED light. Before the polish hardens, HEMA molecules are small enough to slip through the nail plate, with rates measured above 2 micrograms per square centimeter per hour in laboratory diffusion tests. This means any uncured gel left on the nail or on the skin can begin migrating directly into living tissue, especially if the curing process is rushed or incomplete. Inside the salon, the hands of both clients and technicians are exposed to these monomers during application and cleanup. For professionals, repeated contact adds up. Occupational health surveys show that between 6 and 12% of technicians develop allergic reactions to acrylate monomers such as HEMA, ranging from itchy rashes to persistent dermatitis. Even a single incomplete cure can sensitize the skin, making future exposures more hazardous. The risk is not limited to the person applying the polish. Clients can also experience allergic reactions, especially if gel touches the cuticle or the surrounding skin. The interaction between product chemistry and real-world technique transforms a routine beauty treatment into a potential pathway for chemical entry. In this environment, what happens at the microscopic level during a rushed manicure can have lasting consequences for both skin and overall health. Quick dry top coats and so-called clean polishes often promise a shortcut to safety and convenience. Yet the ingredient lists on these bottles tell a different story. In Sally Hansen's Insta Dry line, triphenyl phosphate, spelled TPHP, appears among the top 5 ingredients. TPHP is a plasticizer meant to make polish flexible and chip-resistant. But it does not just stay on the nail. Studies have measured TPHP migrating from the cured polish film onto skin oils and into the nail plate, with steady-state fluxes of roughly 1 to 2 micrograms per square centimeter per hour. Within hours of a single manicure, TPHP's metabolite, diphenyl phosphate, can be detected in urine, confirming that the chemical has entered the body. Another brand, Ella plus Mila, markets itself as phthalate-free. Independent lab tests, though, have found dibutyl phthalate, spelled DBP, present at levels between 0.2 and 0.8% by weight in bottles labeled otherwise. DBP is flagged by European regulators as a probable reproductive toxicant, and its presence, even in small amounts, contradicts the safety claims printed on the packaging. Ingredient hierarchy analysis and GCMS testing reveal that what is missing from the label can matter just as much as what is declared. For consumers, trust in a clean label can mean unknowingly absorbing the very chemicals they hope to avoid. A single brush of quick dry polish can send toluene levels in the air soaring. Indoor concentrations have been measured as high as 300 micrograms per cubic meter within minutes of application. For anyone painting their nails at home, this spike is more than a passing nuisance. Inhaling these vapors, even for a short burst, delivers toluene directly into the bloodstream. Laboratory monitoring shows that urinary hippuric acid, a telltale toluene metabolite, rises to more than double its baseline within 4 hours of a typical manicure. This is not a slow, invisible process. The chemical enters the body fast, confirmed by biomarker data, and the effect is strongest in small, poorly ventilated spaces, exactly where most do it yourself. Nail routines take place. Yet the risks don't stop at solvents. The rise of at-home gel kits brought a new hazard into the spotlight. TPO, diphenyl-2,4-4006 trimethylbenzoyl phosphine oxide, acts as a photoinitiator, triggering rapid hardening under UV or LED lamps, but its safety profile has drawn global scrutiny. In 2025, the European Union moved to formally restrict TPO in all gel polishes, citing reproductive toxicity concerns based on animal studies. The ban applies to both professional salons and home-use kits. For do-it-yourself enthusiasts, this means a product that promises salon results at home may also carry a chemical flagged by regulators as too risky for public sale. The message is clear: what enters your body during a manicure is not always limited to what you see on the label, and sometimes the consequences are enough to change the law. Cosmetic safety is not guaranteed. Regulations lag while new chemicals hit shelves every year. What you put on your nails is already inside you. The choice is in your hands now.